Well, the story of little Reese Hamsmith was one of those that really broke all of our hearts. The 16-month-old accidentally swallowing a button battery and dying before she could even turn 2. It's been more than 3.5 years since that very tragic incident, but Reese's mom has been very busy working to get laws passed and doing whatever she can to make sure no other parent goes through what she did back in 2020. KLBK's Eddie Catano sat down with her today. Eddie?
Well, Matt, I talked to Trista Hamsmith, and she tells me a child swallows a button battery every 75 minutes in the U.S., and she hopes that she could stop that with a new design on those easy-to-swallow things.
My family did not know the dangers of button batteries.
Trista Hamsmith says when her 16th-month-old daughter, Reese, swallowed a button battery, there wasn't much information out there on what could happen.
Once a child ingests them, it actually can burn a hole. And in her case, it burnt a hole through her esophagus and trachea.
Unfortunately, Reese did not survive. Passing less than 3 months later, Hamsmith says with the loss of her daughter, she had to do something to make sure that this didn't happen to anyone else's child.
That's when it was time to do something. And so that's when we founded Reese's Purpose, and we started that so that we could go after legislation that would get batteries in safe compartments.
After Congress passed Reese's law in 2022 with the help of Lubbock Congressman Jody Arrington, Hamsmith then got the opportunity to work with Energizer to design a new button battery that they hope will protect children.
It's called 3-in-1 Child Shield. It has 3 layers of protection. The first is the child-resistant packaging. The second is a bitter coating, and the third, which this is what would have changed our story completely, is they have color alert technology. So if a child sticks a battery into their mouth, it's going to react with the saliva, and it's going to release a blue dye that can alert parents, caregivers, etc., that a battery has been in their mouth and a possible ingestion could have taken place, so that you can act quickly.
And Hamsmith says innovative technology like this can be life-saving.
You know, when I started Reese's Purpose, it was on my mind that I didn't want another mama, sibling, or dad to have to go through the feelings that we felt and have to bury a child. So to know that this can help make that damage less or completely prevent, it's amazing. No parent should have to deal with the loss of a child.
Eddie Catano, KLBK News. Hamsmith tells me right now the batteries are sold at Walmart nationwide and should be in stock at every major retail store by the end of this summer.
Eddie, thank you very much. Well, tonight, home